your responsibility for handling marketing, e-commerce, digital experiences for 200 SpartanNash stores.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about some of the challenges that you're looking at right now and some of the things that have had positive impacts when you're working across 200 disparate locations.
Sure. Yeah, so the way we have the marketing team organized, we've got our own brand business also falls under marketing, and then retail marketing. And so those are sort of our two businesses. And then we have a center of excellence, which includes things like e-com that supports both of those pieces of the business. So from the own brand side, it's kind of like a mini CPG within a real retail space. I have to sell in my products to my category managers just like I would in a CPG space. So we've got to make sure we've got innovations that are growing the category, and we've got to make sure we're marketing our brands in a way that is of interest to shoppers.
Yeah.
Then on the retail side, across those 200 stores, we've got several banners, which is what drives some complexity. But at the same time, we're a community grocer, and a lot of times those names have meaning in those local communities.
Yes.
So to wipe away all of that equity and to say, hey, we're just going to call everything Family Fare, it kind of takes away a little bit of that community involvement and engagement. So what we're doing is now bucketing our banners. So if it's a mainstream banner versus an upmarket banner, each one of those banners does not need a completely different way to go to market.
Right.
It just needs to be relevant with the shopper base that it is serving. So I might have 5 banners that I put in one bucket and execute it all the same way, with the only differences being really the creative nuances and logos and things like that. So I don't need all completely different go-to-market strategies. I just need to sort of bucket them into different groups. And so that's the work that we're doing right now to figure out how to differentiate those banners without completely doing different marketing campaigns across all of them.
And how does that work on the reverse side too? Then when you have brands kind of trying to sell in, do the brands and CPGs work with you and to try to understand what those buckets are so they know like how to position their product in each of those?
So this is a new process we're going through right now.
Okay.
And so we will look at things like assortment. So even within my own brand's portfolio, we've got Finest Reserve, which is more of a premium offering. I may put more distribution of that in my upmarket stores and fewer in the mainstream. It doesn't mean I shouldn't have it, but what's that right balance?
Got it. And
so we just presented yesterday to the vendors about the idea that we're going to be separating like this and give more opportunities to differentiate across our programming. So we're not all the way there yet. That's the journey we're on.
Right.